Right now, the economic landscape is brimming with opportunities to build wealth and secure your future. Whether you're planning for retirement, growing your investments, or navigating market trends, taking action today can make all the difference. I'm Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's Certified Financial Planner Professional. If you want to position yourself for success in the evolving economy, you're in the right place. Welcome to Saving the Investor. Coming up on today's show,
the new life insurance, creating positive financial change, who needs an estate plan, and much more.
Welcome to Saving the Investor with certified financial planner, investment advisor, and insurance professional Alfie Townsend, president of Advantage Retirement Group. Alfie is a published author, radio show host, speaker, and industry leader.
Why do you use an annuity? A lot of people use it for the wrong thing.
He works with retirees and pre-retirees to build and protect their nest egg and offers his experience to help those concerned about financial independence in retirement. If you've got questions about retirement, Saving the Investor starts now.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Saving the Investor. Good to have you with us on this Sunday morning. I'm Craig Wolf here at the Advantage Retirement Group with certified financial planner professional Alfie Townsend. Alfie, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
You've been in business for a long time. You started, I don't want to date you, but I believe it was in the 1980s, maybe even the early 80s, in the insurance business.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about life insurance. In a nutshell, what's the importance of it?
Yeah, when you hear the word life insurance, usually you think, well, you have to die to receive it. But there's different ways, there's different types of insurance. There's term insurance, whole life, universal, a lot of different ways. But there are some ways that you can utilize it. A lot of high net worth clients want to utilize it because they can put in unlimited amount of money into their portfolio or their life insurance account if they want to use it for tax-free income down the road. Now, when I say unlimited, it is based on the death benefit, it's based on their age, it's based on their net worth, but they can put a lot more in than what they can of 401k, or if they're trying to get income down the road, that's what they would utilize this for. So you can use it different ways. You can use a life insurance to pay for estate taxes. Then we'd want to put that in a trust, so it's not part of their estate. Some people just use life insurance to pay estate taxes, so when mom and dad die, all the taxes are going to be paid from life insurance instead of having to sell everything to pay the estate taxes. But some people want it for either a legacy to pass monies on, or to take monies out tax-free if it's set up right. Now, you can't put a bunch in right up front. There's something like a 7-year period. The government limits what you can put in, then after the 7 years you can overfund it. But what's nice about it is you take it out as a loan. People don't realize that. And why would you want it as a loan? Well, you take it out as a loan, and then you don't have to pay taxes on that money that you take out. So if you think about, the debt that we have a big debt here in the United States, and taxes most likely will be going up in the future. In our lifetime, it's going to be going up more than down. So if that's the case, if you have tax-free money, if you can take something out of a vehicle that's tax-free, that's a win-win for you.
So take me through the process quickly, whether it's an existing client or someone that maybe sees the show, listens to your radio show, comes to your workshops. They want to talk to you about life insurance. What do you walk them through? How does it work?
Well, I want to find out what they want it for. Is it going to be for, to pay estate taxes? Then we're going to set up a trust to put in the trust so it's not part of their estate. So if they want it for future income down the road, then we're going to set up a different way. So there's different strategies. They might just want a term insurance for 10 years because they're in a business and they're going to be selling that business within 10 years. So there's, term insurance is your cheapest insurance, but it doesn't build up any cash. But so there's different insurances for different needs. So I would look at their needs, what they're looking for. Now if you're in your late 70s, this program's not going to do good for you. But if you're under 74 and you want to put some monies in for either death benefit for your heirs or for some tax-free money, down the road, there's some great strategies that we can do. And we can pay it over a course of a certain amount of years, and then it's paid up, so you don't have to keep paying it for life either.
Good to know you don't have to die to use life insurance.
There you go.
A lot of people think that you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And on a maudlin subject, but it really isn't.
Yes.
It's more of an optimistic thing. We're glad you're with us on Saving the Investor this morning. Stick around. There is plenty more to come.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
Are you ready to take control of your retirement and create a sound financial future? Well, the first step is simple. Be one of the first 7 callers right now and schedule your complimentary, no-risk, no-obligation retirement review with Alfie and his concierge team. When you visit Alfie's office, you'll sit down and discuss your unique goals and concerns. Alfie and his team, they don't just talk about financial planning, they craft personalized solutions. On your first visit, you can expect expert analysis of your current situation, risk mitigation techniques, tax-saving strategies, and that's just for starters. In the world of financial planning, experience matters. And with over 40 years of experience, Alfie understands the needs of those who are retired or soon to be retired. From investment allocation to income planning, tax strategies, and estate planning. Your retirement success plan awaits simply by taking advantage of Alfie's complimentary, no-risk, no-obligation retirement review. Be one of the first 7 callers right now at 239-747-1080. That's 239-747-1080. Call now. Your future financial self will thank you.
One thing about being in the financial business for over 40 years, we get a lot of questions all the time, and especially us because we have a TV and radio show. So we're going to take some of these questions that are asked frequently. That means that you are wanting to know the answers, and you're going to get them today.
Alfie, I'm fortunate because I have a pension as well as some investments. I'm wondering, though, how this might impact my Social Security.
They're going to impact it pretty high. It's another thing that impacts Social Security is if you do Roth conversions along the way. So it's going to impact 2 things. It's going to impact your Part B and Part D of your Social Security. And it can impact it to the point of, if you did like a large Roth conversion, you might have a reduction of close to $500 a month from your Social Security. Now, that usually happens after 2 years of a big Roth conversion. But if you just have a big income in general, you're going to be paying an extra. It could be from $79 a month to over $450 a month that would be deducted from your Social Security. It's Obamacare penalty, really. It's a penalty to help pay Part B and Part D of your Medicare. So if you have a big income, there's not a whole lot you can do if it's coming from pension to affect your Social Security.
What should I do first, Alfie? Pay off my debt or save for retirement?
So there's good debt and there's bad debt. You have to, we first have to look at that. Now, if it's credit card bills, those are bad debt. Those are, charging you 20%, 24%. You want to pay that off as fast as you can. But if you have a mortgage, that you got a good rate, 2.5%, 3.5%, you don't want to pay that off. But like credit card bills, you want to definitely pay that off. So there's good debt and bad debt. What we would do is look at what you have, and I will make recommendations what you want to pay off. But when it comes to investing, you want to always have emergency monies, and you always have to have money set aside for that. But there are good debt and bad debt. That's what you want to really pay off first, is the bad debt.
Alfie, I know this is a very general question, but how do I know if I have enough money to retire?
That is the number one question, is will my money last as long as I do? And that's a very important question. We have what we call a retirement simulator. We'll run your current money that you have in your current plan to see how long your money will last. But you know what? The good thing about that is there are other options also. get you to and through retirement, because really taking money out in a down market could be very tricky. And a lot of advisors, unfortunately, they don't really understand how to take money out of a portfolio. I say this is where our forte is. So if you're concerned about income, you're concerned about running out of money, there are great options out there. Let us show you what we do here at the Advanced Retirement Group.
Ready to live your retirement dreams? Then it's time to meet Alfie, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner. Schedule your complimentary retirement income plan review now. Give Alfie a call, 239-747-1080. You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
Are you worried about inflation and how it's affecting your retirement?
Well, you're not alone. According to a recent study, 73% of Americans rank their finances as their number one stress in life.
But don't worry, there's help available. Alfie's free retirement toolkit can help you transform your worries into confidence.
Inside this toolkit, you'll find valuable resources like a guide to creating a retirement income plan, tips for saving for retirement, and strategies for protecting your retirement savings from inflation.
Plus, you'll get a copy of Alfie's new book, Making Waves in Retirement.
This free toolkit provides valuable insights like ways to transform your worries of retirement into confidence, ways to discover the weak points in your retirement plan, ways even small changes to your retirement plan can make a big difference, and how big your tax bill could be in retirement.
To get Alfie's free retirement toolkit, simply text the word KIT to 239-747-1080. That's KIT to 239-747-1080.
Don't wait and act now. This offer is only available for a limited time. Text KIT to 239-747-1080 today and start building a worry-free retirement.
Welcome to another segment of Team Talk. I'm Mary Thompson in studio with Alfie Townsend, our founder and president. Alfie, recently you were telling me a story about how you had this incredible attorney and he just wasn't really answering your detailed questions that you had because you were ready to do some even more complex planning. And you made a tough decision.
Yeah,
Tell us a little bit about that.
That's a good way of putting it. I've had this attorney and he was very good at the beginning of my, earlier years. And then, things started changing, business and LLCs and this and that. And I started asking him questions about some serious deep estate planning. And he was just not answering them the way that I knew there was other ways, but I was not happy really with the answers I was getting. Mm-hmm. And then I was introduced to another attorney from a very successful business owner. And I talked to his attorney and we hit it off very well. And I started asking him the same questions and he had answers for me immediately and how to save thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes for my family and myself. And so I had to make that tough decision to let go of our attorney and hire a new attorney. And a lot of times, we call that, some people will just hang on and hang on. I've told that story many times, called the Brady Rule, and we had a beautiful boxer dog, and he would get into our closet all the time, our cabinet, and eat things all the time. And I said, I need to fix that door. I need to fix that door so he can't open it, get in. And sure enough, I was putting it off, and he opened that door, got in and ate a bunch of slivered almonds, and it cut his stomach and killed him. And that really hurt me, and our family. And I said, that's something that hurt me because he gave me so many warnings to fix that door and I didn't do it. All I had to do is change the lock, the handle of the door where he can open it to a different handle. And so I call that the Brady Rule. Things that you can do now, do it. And a lot of times, I did this with our estate attorney, but a lot of times people come in and they'll say, why isn't my advisor showing me what you're showing me. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen these strategies. I've never seen these tax strategies. I've never seen this income that you can create. I've never seen these portfolios. And I said, and they would say, why isn't my advisor showing this to me? And I said, well, it might be most likely he or she doesn't know about it, or you outgrew your advisor. And a lot of times your success, as success increases, you might have outgrown your advisor, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with making a change. I had a very successful business owner that mentored me, and he says success is constant, and if you're not changing, you're dying. So don't be afraid of change, he would always tell me. And that's why, I tell people that come in here, and if, when people come in, Mary Ann, we're looking at everything they have, sometimes they're in great shape, and I let them know you're in good shape. But then they'll know when there's things that we can do that their advisor isn't doing.
Yeah.
So that's, so don't be afraid to make changes.
Absolutely. That's great advice, Alfie. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
So if you've been putting off meeting with Alfie and our team here at Advantage Retirement Group, let's instill the Brady rule. Let's not put it off any longer. Give us a call.
Ready to live your retirement dreams? Then it's time to meet Alfie, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner. Schedule your complimentary retirement income plan review now. You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
Do you want to live your best retirement? Well, of course you do. The more relevant question is, are you really prepared to do that? Well, certified financial planner professional Alfie Townshend's latest book, Making Waves in Retirement, breaks down the insights he's gained in his 4 decades plus helping people just like you plan for retirement. It features real stories about real people, illustrating what they've done wrong and what they've done right. Inside, you'll find strategies to help retirees and those soon to be retired make the right decisions and avoid costly mistakes. Whether it's battling inflation, navigating market volatility, or managing the threat of recession, these strategies may help you too. In fact, this book is essential for anybody who wants to retire with confidence. And you can have a free copy right now. Just be one of the first 5 people to text BOOK to 239-747-1080. Don't wait to get this incredible resource. Take control of your retirement today. Text BOOK to 239-747-1080 right now and get your free copy of Making Waves in Retirement.
So people come in here all the time, our office, and most of them either have a financial planner or they are doing it themselves. Now, the people that are doing it themselves, they're doing it themselves because either they feel very confident of what they're doing, and that's very good. Now, with those people, I tell them, listen, if something were to happen to you, can your spouse do exactly what you're doing? And those are the people a lot of times say, I never really thought of that, or I am concerned about that. That's why I'm here. So then they have us help them with their retirement. But there's some people that are do-it-yourselfers that do not want to pay a fee, and I understand that. When I go out to restaurants, if someone gives me great service, I'm not going to just give 20%. I might give 25, 30, 40%. It's because the service was so good. So when I charge a fee, I have to look at it this way. I look at it as I'm charging you a fee, so I got to give you service. I got to give you something that you're not getting right now. And it's not just service. I'm able to give you things that you cannot get on your own. So a lot of times we have a great software that we use, and we'll run your portfolio to what we would be doing for you, and we include our fees in there. And it shows you how we would have done if we did year to date, if we go back 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, and you can see that you're going to get your money's worth. Okay, our job is to prove to you that you're going to get your money's worth. Now, what does our fee include? Well, it includes giving you institutional pricing. That means giving you things that you would have to have $1 million, $5 million to invest to get that kind of pricing that you're going to get with us. And we might only have a few $100,000 in that one portfolio, but you're going to get unbelievable pricing with that. In addition to that, what you're going to get is you're going to have a plan. We're going to put that plan together, and we're going to monitor that plan and make changes to that plan. And we're going to look at taxes. We're going to try to save you taxes on your income. We're going to look at Roth conversions. We're going to do estate planning. So your fee encompasses a lot. It puts a plan together. I don't nickel and dime you. I don't charge if you say, Alfie, I need that income plan. We do an income plan. You're going to get service, and you're going to get a lot for your money. Again, when I'm out to dinner, if I get extra service, I'm going to take care of that, the waiter or waitress, because they gave me extra service. And what we're going to do for you, I think you're going to not even think about that fee, because we're giving you over and above what you were even thinking about doing on your own. And the other thing is, when you retire, do you really want to sit around the computer and watch this thing go up and down and really make emotional decisions, and let us put a plan together for you that takes the emotion out of investing in the long run? I think you're going to be just fine.
Ladies, are you ready to take charge of your financial future? Alfie Townsend, a seasoned certified financial planner with over 4 decades of experience, specializes in helping women just like you navigate the complexities of wealth management, retirement planning, and investment strategies. With Alfie by your side, you can trust that your financial goals will be met with precision and care. Whether you're looking to grow your savings, secure your retirement, or optimize your investments, Alfie's personalized approach will ensure that your unique needs are understood and addressed. Don't let financial uncertainty hold you back. It's time to seize control and build the future you deserve. Take the first step toward financial empowerment by scheduling a consultation with Alfie today. Call 239-747-1080 and let's start turning your financial dreams into reality. Remember, your financial future is in your hands, and Alfie is here to help you make the most of it. Don't wait any longer. Call Alfie today.
Welcome to Knowledge is Power, and we have a special guest today. I'm very excited to introduce you. This is Jonas Weatherby, and he is an estate attorney. And Jonas, when we talk about estates, does everybody need an estate plan?
Sure, it's a great question. The reality of it is everybody needs some kind of foundational estate plan, right? So there's multiple documents that entail kind of a foundational estate plan. It's usually there's a will, a last will and testament.
Everybody should have a will.
Everybody should have a will.
Yeah.
There's planning on top of that sometimes, majority of the time that requires a revocable trust.
Okay.
There's a durable power of attorney that handles your financial matters while you're alive, and your healthcare directives, which include usually your living will, a healthcare surrogate, and HIPAA letter.
Okay.
So everybody needs some kind of basic plan, yes.
Yeah, so when you have a will, will says where you want your stuff to go.
Correct.
Right? So now that typically goes through probate, right?
Right.
Okay.
So there's the probate avoidance tool a lot of people use are the revocable trust, the revocable trusts, and really what the goal there is to avoid that probate process. If you have a will, it still disposes of your assets, but we have to go through a probate process. And in my field, probate's really a dirty word. You don't want to have to go through that process because that requires us to go to the court, usually for about 6 to 9 months.
Usually attorneys like probate, though.
Well, that's where, I hate to say it, but that's where attorneys make their money, is on that side of it, a lot of them. Just because if you're paying an attorney for 6 to 9 months at an hourly rate, then those fees can go up.
So there's ways to avoid probate.
Correct.
So you have your will, your trust, your durable power of attorney.
Sure.
And so most people should have the basics.
Sure.
Right.
Everybody should have that foundational estate plan, right? And everybody's will vary a little bit in terms of what they want, obviously where they want their assets to go. But that revocable trust allows us to avoid that probate process, right? So just creating that trust doesn't avoid that process. It requires multiple steps in terms of creation of the trust, funding of that trust, and naming who's going to be the trustees within that trust.
And there's a lot of times when you say funding, there's a lot of attorneys out there that will make a trust for somebody,
Sure.
but they don't fund it. Now, explain what funding means.
Sure. So, when you create this estate planning, these estate planning documents, when you create this trust, the only way a trust is created under law is there's a grantor, the one that creates it. There's a trustee who's in charge of the trust.
Okay.
And it has to be funded.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the creation of the trust. So the only way you avoid that probate process is to put those assets inside of the trust that are titled. So
Like
let's
a
just say a
house
house,
or
yes. So
something.
your house would be, you would do a deed, you'd create this revocable trust, then you do a deed, a quitclaim deed that just transfers that property now to your trust, so you avoid that probate process.
like it.
So that probate avoidance is key because imagine if you have a house here in Florida and you have a northern house.
Yeah.
Both of those
A lot of
houses,
people do.
right? Both of those houses need to be put in your trust. If not, the reality of it is we have to do a probate here in Florida. And if you have a northern home that's not in your trust, we have to do a probate up there too. So now you're paying two attorneys to do that job.
So estate planning is complicated, but you make it simple.
Yes.
So if you want to know more about estate planning, we can get that. We have a white paper and we can get that over to you.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
It is not uncommon for people to worry about the future, asking questions like, will my family be taken care of? Or what if I can't make decisions for myself? Well, these are valid concerns, and estate planning is the answer. It's not just for the wealthy either. It's for anybody who wants to ensure that their wishes are honored and their loved ones are protected. A well thought out estate plan is a gift that can provide peace of mind and reduce stress for your family during a challenging time. It's about leaving a legacy of love and clarity, and not confusion or disputes. At the Advantage Retirement Group, we understand the importance of this gift, and that's why we've created a comprehensive white paper called The Greatest Gift: Estate Planning Essentials. This resource will guide you through the key components of estate planning, from wills and trusts to healthcare directives and tax implications, empowering you to make informed decisions for your family's future. If you're ready to give this invaluable gift to your loved ones, I encourage you to reach out today. Just call 239-747-1080, 239-747-1080, or you can visit our website, savingtheinvestor.com, to get your free copy of The Greatest Gift. Let us help you create a lasting legacy that reflects your love and your intentions. Don't wait. Take that first step today, because your family deserves it.
Mondo Uomo offers a remarkable selection of the latest styles in menswear. Visit Mondo Uomo at the Village on Venetian Bay in Naples, Alberto, Bugacci, St. Croix, Zanella. Come see what remarkable shopping is all about.
Remember the Wall Street bailouts? Those same big banks and financial firms have been fined billions for misleading customers. And now they want to manage your retirement savings. Why would you trust them? I'm Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner professional. My values are Main Street, not Wall Street. As an independent advisor, I don't work for shareholders, I work for you. If you want a fresh start with a local advisor, give me a call today.